The body of Deaconess Rebecca Ndubweze Ohagwa of Okwaranozie, Omonachi in Nkwere, local government area of Imo State, has been laid to rest. The funeral rite preceding the burial were conducted by the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Nkwere. Stanley Okehi reports.
Delivering the sermon, the Executive Secretary of the Imo Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Pastor Ferdinand Nwosu, urged Christians to always abide by the teachings of the Holy Bible. He said that Deaconess Rebecca loved God wholeheartedly, a virtue she passed on to her children, and reminded Christians of the need to live exemplary lives worthy of emulation. Citing John chapter 11, verse 23, Pastor Nwosu assured the bereaved family that their mother would rise again, as recorded in the scriptures, noting that Jesus Christ proved his divinity through his death and resurrection.
There is something the daughter wrote that I want to recap. In page 2, you will go to where it was read and said that Mama Rebecca was a strong woman of faith. Mama Rebecca was a strong woman of what? Of faith. And a personal friend of Jesus. She believed and taught her children that Seventh-day Adventist Church is the biblical church that God designed for the whole world after creation. Can we say amen? Yeah. Why would she say that? Would someone just start saying this? Why would she put up such a claim about the seventh day? Seventh day, not 7th days. It is the seventh day because it is a literal day. Why would she make that statement? Does she have any biblical backing for that statement that is written in there? So I took a quick look in my Bible and I saw that in Genesis chapter 2, verse 1 to 3, maybe that's where she's found it, and it's the truth. Whatever truth you are told that is not found in the Bible, that truth is what? False.
Some children of the deceased, Mr. Uzoma Ndubeze Ohagwa, Lady Grace Egondo Azoma, and Elder Henry Azubike, described their late mother as a strong woman of faith and a devoted servant of God who raised her children in a godly manner. They record her life of endurance, perseverance, and resilience, and pledge to sustain her legacies of love, peace, and unity.
I am moved to commemorate my mother today, to give her enough respect. This my mother, Larilu here, suffered great torture and persecution by a particular subordinate. And now at long last, she was well blessed with a superlative and golden daughter. Here present, Dr. G.P. Okoro, Esquire.
We lost my dad about 60 years ago, and she's been there for us all this time. So this is to say thank you and farewell all these years. She was a very religious person. She was a deacon in the church. She likes to help people, and she takes care of her children, her family, her co-wives. She's always very nice to be with, very cheerful, and advising you on family issues, especially peace in the family.
I was in the womb when my father even died, so you can imagine that level of hard work. Yeah, that's what we maintain the legacy she left behind, that we work hard. We will even surpass it. You know, she's a kind-hearted person.
The head of the Ohagwa family and Director General of the Bureau for Peace and Conflict Resolution in Imo State, Chief Peter Ohagwa, alongside Kelechi Lofaro and Ijoma Ohagwa, described the late Rebecca as an icon who left an indelible mark on the hearts of her family members, the people of Nkwere, and society at large. They noted that her absence would be greatly felt and prayed for the peaceful repose of her soul.
She had been with us until this time that she died, and that is one of us have to come back and then I give her a well-befitting burial. Thank you. Well, cautions when you are trying to do things that is unnecessary or something that is not normal. She will not waste time to give it back to you to tell you that they're doing it wrongly. And Mama Kuku will not hesitate to tell you her mind on issues that concern the affections of other siblings. And also, she is also an embodiment of truth, an embodiment of history too. Because we refer to her whenever we want to know one or two things, and she tells us what is right. We miss all that. She will come back home, eat her food, a pussy soup, and that of okasi. That is the best soup of Ukwe, okasi soup. She does it very well.
My memories are a little bit shaky, but I remember Mama was always the kindest, the sweetest. Her nickname for me was Kek and Wam. And being around her and being just in the vicinity of her, you just felt so loved and so cherished. I just remember her being she's always strong. You know, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's sweeping the yard, she's going to the market, she's doing this. And she just loved us so much, myself and my siblings. She loved us so very much, and we miss her dearly. And yeah, Mama, we love you. We know you're in a better place. We know you're resting well. Thank you for all your love, and we really miss you, and we love you.
We are burying a beloved mother. We all fondly call her Makuku. So she's going to be with the Lord at the ripe old age of 97 years old. Personally, she reminds me of my maternal grandmom. They have the same frame, and Makuku is a very loving person. From as little as when I was a child, I would remember that she was that one person that would come into our house and would go straight to my father's bedroom. Nobody can say that he's sleeping. She had access like his second mother. So she was a beloved mother. She was so wonderful to my mom. She was just a good woman. She had a good heart. So Mam Kuku, if you are hearing this in heaven, we love you and we know you lived a very good life, Ma.
Other mourners, including Mrs. Beatrice Ohagwa, Mrs. Lillian Ndubeze, and Mrs. Ego Ndewuchi, spoke glowingly about the life and times of the late Deaconess Rebecca Ndubeze Ohagwa, describing her as a loving mother, peacemaker, and devoted Christian.
Ezigbo mmadụ ka ọ ya ka m jide ebe akwa si n'ihi na ma m batara ọ kpọbara na chọọchị ọ na-ete ọ gbawa ahụ maka ya zi m Baịbụl zie ga ma abụ nye m akwa si m na m ga-eje chọọchị ọ na-eje m na-ejekwa na-eje shi ike ruo taa n'ihi na ebe ahụ ọ na-aga ụzọ dị ya.
Nwaanyị ahụ looks like my mother. O kwuru ma mbe ụzọ oge ya. Amama nwere asị. Nye m na m na-akpọ ebe aka. A na-asị Chineke, ọ na na-ele ụwa. Ụwa ọzọ, anyị ga-ewete ndị otu a. Ọ kara nka, anyị karịkwa otu ahụ. Maasị nwanne m nwaanyị, nwa ya nwaanyị.
Stanley Okey.